Hi everybody, hello, how we doing? How's it going? How's it hanging? Sorry I've been away for a bit, but I am back. I've always been here, yes. Alright, chat, guys, we're gonna do it. We're gonna finish the case. We're gonna do it, even though if it kills my voice, we're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. We're gonna finish this case. We're gonna finish the first game. It's gonna happen. Alright. Grrr, music. Fluff. Gear. Alright. Chat, it's time. We've come a long way. And now we're finally at a point where we can finish the first game of Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. I'm gonna clear chat just to get rid of this stream elements message. If anyone decides to pop on in and say hi, they can do so. Yes, yes. Alright. Okay. Chat. So, to refresh my brain, because this is, I think we're getting into, like, the final showdown and, like, the final arguments between the big bad guy. I'm assuming this is gonna be difficult as fuck. So to refresh my brain, what we've just discovered is, okay, the Yatakarasu, right, technically is not our main villain. We're now after Quercus Alba, who's the ambassador of Alabast, because he is the head of the Yatakarasu. No, not the head of the Yatakarasu. He's the head of the big smuggling ring that, Francisca's been after. Francisca and Lang are both after. It's Alba. And we're like, we fucking got him now, but we can't convict him of murder. We can't call him guilty, because first he's claiming self-defense. Right? But we're also technically now in a different country. We're not in the United States. Or wherever the fuck Ace Attorney takes place in. We're in a government embassy, which is technically the government of Alabast, and so if the ambassador gets taken to the Alabast courts, he's gonna basically get away scot-free. Because he's the ambassador of the fucking country. So now we're in a weird fucky-wucky situation where we have to convict this guy of murder. Convict him guilty. But he's technically above the law. So we're in a bit of a screwy situation. We also found out that the Yatakarasu, right? There's 3 people. It was Sheena, Kay's dad, and then Detective Bad. It was a trio, it wasn't just a singular person. And Detective Bad was able to get us all of this technically illegal evidence to use against Quercus Alba, which we have already. But I don't think Alba knows that it was illegal evidence. So now, we're basically trying to pinpoint this guy down. And trying to get him accused guilty. Even though we're not in the United States. And... oh, and he's getting eviction papers. For us. He wants us to fucking leave. Because we got his ass. But, yeah. So I'm gonna cram this entire case, the entire end of this case, into one stream. And hopefully my voice doesn't fucking die. So. Alright. It's fucking time, guys. Here we go. Oh, also, Lane got fucking shot in the leg, and apparently he's fine now. I remember that, too. Lang is okay, he's just got a bullet in his leg. Whatever. I can't believe it, sir. Oh, that's a big word that it's hard to pronounce with Gumshoe's voice. Extraterritoriality! Yes, and there's nothing we can really do about that. In the end, we didn't have enough authority to bring him to justice.
I can't believe that even though we know he's the boss, we can't lay a finger on him.
I know. Well, this is some fucking bullshit! Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Sorry to skip out on you, but I've got some business to take care of. Oh, bye, Lang! See ya! He's gonna come back and be like the savior of this case. Just watch.
If we can't even give an evil guy like him a slap on the wrist, then what the heck were laws created for? What good are they? If the law can't help us, then I'll go as the Yatakurasu and take care of this myself.
Don't you fucking dare. Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry, that was a bit too harsh. I know how you feel, sir. We're trying to take on an ambassador after all. And he did tell us earlier to get out of the theater. This is kinda their country, I guess. But I feel like I've been slapped across the face for just doing my job. What am I going to do? Should I retreat for now and formulate a better plan of attack? Oh.
Come on, everyone, we can't give up yet.
Okay.
I want you to think about something for a sec. We've never let up for even a second. And as long as we don't stop investigating, we might find the rotten treasure hidden here.
She's right.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth.
You're right, Kay. Very well. Let us reopen the investigation and see what we find. Come on, Kay. With the power of friendship.
Right behind you.
Okay, then I'll go check out Babal a bit more, sir. Oh, bye, Gumshoe.
And I have something that I need to investigate further in Alabast.
Oh, she still has authority to go in there? Okay, whatever. Okay, bye, Francisca. Now then, before I gather any more information, I should do a bit of housekeeping. Ooh, passion flowers data erased from my organizer. Okay, so I guess everything with the flowers is now done. Okay. Ambassador Alba seemed agitated over something.
I wonder why.
There are two special circumstances that surrounded the ambassador. First, the embassy itself has extraterritorial rights. If something happens on Alabastian soil, we are unable to legally prosecute him.
Cool. It sounds like embassies are the perfect place to steal whatever you want.
And Murder, Damask II, run a smuggling operation and make counterfeit bells, apparently.
But I thought all the counterfeiting was done by Mr. Cochin and Babal.
Yes, and apparently he used the embassy's coupon printing press to do it. But it's the same story over there anyway. Babal also has extraterritorial rights. Which brings me to my next point. The ambassador's extraterritorial rights. Those rights are effective, even in our own country.
Really?
No matter what happens, he can never be tried in our courts. He retains some very special rights indeed. Basically, no matter what wrongs he may commit, we can't bring him to trial here.
So I guess we really don't stand a chance, do we?
We might stand a chance if we can somehow nullify either one of his special rights. Interesting. Okay, what if... Okay, I sense that there's something he doesn't want us to investigate. Probably his embassy's printing press and... Oh! I still have this thought bubble? Okay. Let me take a look around here first. Okay. Oh, hello? Oh, here we go. These flowers were sent by Global Studios.
Global Studios?
That's where they filmed the Steel Samurai television show. They have been producing hit after hit recently, so the studio is being remodeled.
Oh, I read about that in the papers the other day. That mascot of theirs is also getting a facelift too, right? What's its name?
You mean Miss Monkey? Miss Monkey? I thought it was Mr. Monkey. Shit, it was the fucking statue all the way back in the first game with the first Steel Samurai case, where the statue's head fell off. Was it Mr. Monkey? I don't fucking remember anymore.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that. You really have a great memory.
Never underestimate my powers of recollection. It's a superpower, bitch. Okay, I can't search anything here. Ooh, hello. Picture! Hello. This was taken just before the two ambassadors gave their bouquets to the Steel Samurai. Wait, is it just my imagination? Or is there something in this picture that I've seen before? Oh! Huh? Wait a minute. The knife is in this bouquet!
Huh?
That's how they were smuggled! Ambassador Alba himself did it! Or wait, no, he gave the bouquets to the Steel Samurai, and Larry must have did it! Whoopsies. Oh shit, Larry. It appears to be a bouquet of Persian cyclamens and roses. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Whatever, it's fine.
Wow, you even know the exact species? I never would have figured you for an expert on flowers.
It's all because of those flowers that old lady sends me every month. Oh no. Oh god. Oh boy, old bag. Jesus. Just look at me. I sound like some sort of botanist.
So, what exactly is this yellow flower here?
That one. I'm not sure.
What? You don't know?
As far as I can recall, I've never seen a flower like this before. But I feel as though I've seen this shape somewhere. Oh, I didn't I didn't deduce it. Hold on. Here we go.
Yes, it is. It's the handle of the fucking knife.
Babal's national symbol is the butterfly, and Alabast is the flower. It would appear that someone is employing the old hide a tree in a forest trick.
What are you mumbling to yourself about? Wait, what? The handle on this knife! Ah!
Yes, it's the handle that was supposed to be on the blade that killed Mr. Cochin. The weapon that killed him was carried through the Theatrum Neutralis, in the very bouquet Ambassador Alba was carrying. Oh, fuck. The flower motif. It looks like one of the flower petals is missing. Oh, that's right. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's the fucking guitar pick that we have! This son of a bitch! Wow! I wouldn't have thought that that was one of the flower petals until now it's mentioned. Jesus! Fuck! It looks like one of the flower petals is missing.
Oh, and take a look at the weapon itself! It's missing the exact same petal.
Then the knife in this photo is most definitely the same as this murder weapon. That's how it was smuggled across. Oh, I can still investigate this? Interesting. Wait, can I? Hold on. I already checked this area earlier, but I never taken another look. Okay, I'm done with this. Okay. Hello. Flowers were sent by a variety of people and businesses to celebrate the Goodwill event. Even the Steel Samurai received some flowers from the ambassadors.
There are so many bouquets here. It's like a wedding ceremony.
I believe the flowers for those are for a slightly different reason.
What do you mean? This event was supposed to be like a wedding between Alabast and Babal, right?
Actually, I believe they're more in a state of divorce.
Shit. Okay then, this event was supposed to be their remarriage ceremony.
I suppose you could call it that. Okay. Okay. This fucking... I wonder if I can connect these dots already together. No, wait, I don't want to talk to Kay. Ugh. Do I have anything new? No, I don't. Fuck. How do I... I'm already done with that section, but now I know the guitar pick, or this pick that we thought was a guitar pick, is the knife. It's the pedal that's on the knife. We found it at the open air stage. And it's wet. Which means somehow it might have ended up here in the fountain spouts. But it was found at the open air stage. How the fuck? Okay. Is there anything else I can... Okay. It's a backdrop I used in the Steel Samurai stage show today.
I love the climax of that show. Steel Samurai Sushi Slash. That was the first time I'd seen that special move. But, well, the Jammin' Ninja stage show's climax was much better, of course.
Oh, is that a fact?
That scene where he sang for Princess Misola and gave her those hair sticks? I could totally feel the love there in my heart.
Perhaps the Jammin' Ninja is just more popular with female audiences. Okay, I think... Okay. Let me save. Just so that I can go back, just in case. Okay, I think he doesn't want us to look into the printing press. He doesn't want us to go into this anymore because Alba's already like, fuck, they're on my tail. They already know that I'm associated with the counterfeit bills and the smuggling operation. He doesn't want us to go further into it. Interesting. Okay. Is there anything else I can search? I can talk to the guys, to the guards. Ooh, window. You can see the Babalese embassy, which is undergoing major renovations. From ruin expansions to garden upkeep, it looks like a lot of construction is going on.
Mr. Polino said that all this work is really hard on him. He said that since Mr. Cochin passed away, that maybe I should work part-time for him.
She got really chummy with that ambassador.
What can I say? I just have a good nose for money.
Okay. Ugh. Can I look out the window here? I can. Oh, but it's not a question mark thing. I can talk to the guards too. On the orders of Ambassador Alba, no one is allowed into Alabast. But I thought a lady with a whip passed through here not too long ago. She's from Interpol and had the proper paperwork. So while I was reluctant, I had to let her in. Sounds like Francisca, alright. Besides, if I didn't, that whip of hers. Oh god. Yep, that's definitely Francisca. Okay, so Francisca was somehow able to get in. We'll just let that slide. Alright. Okay, ball. Hey dude, what's up? Hello, and welcome to the Embassy of Babal! I'm sorry, but I don't really need to enter your country at this time. Right now, for a limited time here at the Babalese Embassy, we're offering the very special Experience the Terrifying Fire's Ashes tour. Jesus. So how about it? Shall I sign you up? Nah, dude, I'm good. I'm a-okay. Alright, what happens? Okay. I already checked out this area. I can't deduce this anymore. Hold on, let me save. What the fuck? Okay. That's what I thought. Is there really nothing else I can investigate? Can I... Wait. I can... Hold on. Yeah! Okay, here we go. There's a striking flower ornament on the handle of this knife. Compared to the Babalese knife's handle, this larger one gives Alabast more presence. Can I... Motherfucker! I can't... Ooh. The pick is this pedal. How do I... I can't connect the two of them. It's so strange. Okay, what's the last pair that I haven't done yet? Was it... I don't think this is going to be a thing, but this is the last pair that I have yet to make. What the fuck? Are you fucking shitting me? Dude. I don't think this is gonna be a thing. My dumbass. Okay. We know that the counterfeit bills were printed using the embassy's press. How are these two fucking related? Okay. But the necessary materials, such as the Babalese ink and paper, must have been hidden in a secure location. But what do you think would have happened if the renovation had begun?
Well, he probably had to find a better hiding place. Or get rid of it.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Fuck. I didn't really think of that. Huh, okay.
Well, he probably had to find a better hiding place or get rid of it all.
Right, so we can assume that the renovation was the cause of the plate and bill's disposal, and the reason Mr. Cochin was killed as the ringleader of the smuggling operation. Based on what we know, who do you think was the one with the most to gain? Alba? It's not Polano. Polano has nothing to do with this. And Manny was the one who fucking died. I think it's Alba. It's the one person who has been erasing all evidence of the smuggling operation. From both embassies, the co-conspirator who is mopping up. Ambassador Alba. Ambassador Alba had a very strong motive to kill Manny Cochin. That's my other two. Here we go. We have motive for murder. There we go. The cause of Ambassador Alba's agitation. The rotten treasure we may find. And the motive for killing Mr. Cochin? Miss Yu said it herself that she didn't kill anyone tonight. If we were to take her words at face value, then the reason for the ambassador's nervousness can only be one thing. He didn't want us to discover the real circumstances under which Mr. Cochin was killed.
And you mean Ambassador Alba is the real killer? But I thought the two of them were friends.
Maybe they were. But what if Mr. Cochin was the one who first betrayed their friendship?
Oh, I get it. Wasn't Mr. Cochin pushing really hard for Mr. Polano to be ambassador after the reunification?
Yes, and that was the real reason why he wanted to steal Alabast's Primiduck statue.
So Mr. Cochin hired Damask II to go steal it for him. But when Ambassador Alba found out what he was up to, he killed Mr. Cochin?
It's definitely a possibility at this point.
Those two were really thinking of no one but themselves. But the question is, how did he do it? Ambassador Alba was in Alabast, but Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babal, right?
Right. And that is what we must solve next. I believe we now understand why Ambassador Alba was so nervous and agitated. It must have something to do with where Mr. Cochin was killed. A place where the Alabastian ambassador was likely to meet the Babalese Mr. Cochin. The place where Ambassador Alba happened to have committed the murder. The theater. Right? The theater, or in like the neutral area.
Take that!
The only place that makes sense is here. The Theater Neutralis.
What? Here?
The Goodwill event was being held here today, correct? So the only place that both of them would have been... Oh, ugh, goodness.
I need some wawa.
Oh, goodness, I can't lift my water bottle with just one hand. It's so heavy.
Refreshing.
Okay. So the only place that the both of them would have been in is here.
But if that's the case, then everything changes. This theater isn't actually Alabastian land. So that wipes out one of those extraterritorial rights he has.
It makes logical sense, in which case, it is a reason for us to investigate further.
So what should we check out?
Let's see. I believe we should check the immigration records for both Alabast and Babal post-haste. Babal's records should be easy to obtain. However, the problem will be Alabast. I wonder if they would allow us to see the records despite the order to vacate.
Objection!
Oh! Hi, Francisca! You may have exactly what I need!
Yes! I'm already one step ahead of you, Miles Edgeworth.
Francisca.
I have here the security footage from both Alabast and Babal. You would do well to take a look at its contents.
Fuck yes! Francisca the goat! You move fast.
Avant Karma strives to be perfect in every way. It's not in my nature to keep on retreating like this. I took the liberty of looking over the Babal investigation reports as well. From now on, you will make no excuse to back down or say that we can't solve this case.
I'm sorry about earlier.
We won't be beaten, because my cute little subordinate is going to try his very best, isn't he?
Hasn't she patronized me enough already for a lifetime? So this video contains footage from Alabast's immigration screening area.
I really hope there's something in here that we can use.
Movie time! Okay. Hi, Alba! 522. 523 is immediately... That looks like it's a body in there with the baby! Excuse me? Good sir, I think you're transporting a body without even realizing it. Doesn't something about this lump's shape strike you as odd?
Huh? Isn't it supposed to be this shape?
No, there's clearly something odd about the bulge. If only we had the pushcart itself, we could compare and confirm my hunch. It looks like there's a body being transported. Oh, poor Larry. Next, let's check the footage from Babal's security camera.
I hope it shows us something good.
Okay, 525. This is later.
Phooey. There wasn't a single sign of suspicious person or anything.
That right there is the contradiction.
Huh? Did I miss...
Oh, right, because the body was found in Babal. If the Steel Samurai is transporting the body to Babal, they would have gone through this security camera. So the body was smuggled in too? What? You didn't miss anything. Because there was nothing to miss. However, what is missing is the image of Mr. Cochin entering his own country.
But wasn't his body found in Babal?
It would appear that the true face of our final puzzle has finally revealed itself. How did the body end up in Babal? Oh, hi, sir. So shit. He's back. Who is this dapper person all the way in the bottom with the... Oh, is that his secretary? It might be. Ambassador Alba. I thought I had asked for you and your group to vacate the premises, Mr. Edgeworth. Actually, I thought I should let you know that this theater sits on my country's soil. You've had your fun, and I've enjoyed our little game. I dare say that you've even achieved a new high score. However, once you've recorded a score, that same game can never be replayed again. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Your game is done, and it's game over. No.
Objection!
Where do you think you're going at this time of night?
After admitting to my crime, I was overcome with regret. So I'm heading to the airport now to return home.
Oh, he's fucking leaving! He's trying to get the hell out of here! Oh, shit!
So I'm heading to the airport now to return home. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. There are still too many issues we need to discuss with you. You can't stop me, Mr. Edgeworth, and you know it. Oh. Oh! Polino! Shit! I forgot that he existed. I need to put back the surfer voice. Oh, please! May I have a little bit more of your time, Ambassador Alba? Ambassador Polino. Oh, he's sweating like a mother. Oh no! Something's wrong. Even just a teeny tiny bit is fine with me. The already strained relationship between our countries is in a precarious situation, you know. Very well. If you insist, I'll play just one more round with them and see what they want. Not that they'll get any farther. Oh, this jackass! Master Polino. Mr. Edgeworth, all I wish is for the normalization of relationships between our two countries. But there is one person standing in the way of that dream. I believe in you. You'll do what's right. Thank you for your vote of confidence. Shut the fuck up. Now then, what was it you wanted to ask me about? I do have a flight to catch, after all. So I'm afraid I'm going to have to limit you to just one question. That's more than enough, because I only have one question anyway. I want to hear your alibi about how you couldn't have killed Mr. Manny Cochin. Oh, I see. You seem to have a good hand this time around. This should be fun. Oh boy. This really is the very last chance we'll have to bring him down. I won't allow even an atom-sized contradiction to slip by. Oh fuck, here we go! Oh Jesus! Oh, I'm not ready. Oh my god, dude, I just realized how fucking freaky this guy's eyebrows look. It's like splitting in two ways. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. Okay, here we go. Frankly, I still don't understand why I am being placed under suspicion here, under your hypothetical scenario. Mr. Cochin and I were fellow smugglers. But to get to the point, I was in Alabast the whole time. So it's simply not possible for me to have killed him in Babal. That is my alibi. Bullshit, you weren't! You were here in the theater! So that's your alibi? That is correct. It's simply not possible for me to have committed a crime in Babal. Now that we have cleared that up, I'd appreciate it if you would move out of my way. I said hold it! Oh, shit! What is it this time? I thought I told you I'd only allow one question. You did! But you still have yet to really answer my one question. What? Until you tell us the truth, I will refuse to budge an inch from where I'm standing. Very well. I'll play with you just a little longer.
Miles Edgeworth, as my subordinate and representative of this country's prosecutors,
Not the whip!
you are forbidden to lose.
Of course. That is something I've understood from the start.
That guy's the one who ordered my father killed, isn't he?
Yes, I believe so.
The goal of the first Yatagarasu was the capture of the smuggling ring's leader. My father and Uncle Bad. Their legacy will live on. Through me! So that's why we just gotta catch him. Okay.
We will. I promise. Now, Professor Alba, let's have at the truth now, shall we? Oh boy. No matter how many times you ask, my answer remains the same. Ugh, shit. Okay. Okay. It's not that one. Yeah, hypothetical scenario. Mr. Cochin and I were fellow smugglers. To get to the point, I was in Alabasta the whole time. So it's simply not possible for me to have killed him in Babal. That's a fucking lie? Because we have the security camera footage. He walked past. He entered. He exited. This is him exiting. At 5:22. When was he killed? When was Manny Cochin killed? Fuck. We don't know. When was he killed?
Doesn't say. Shit.
Okay, let me see. Just so that we're at a good spot. Okay, get to the point. I was in Alabasta the whole time. That's a fucking lie. Because we have the security camera footage. This fucking pushcart. Okay.
Objection!
Shit!
It's a lie. We have the camera footage. I was in Alabasta the whole time, so it's simply not possible for me to have killed him in Babal. That's my alibi. We have a fucking picture of him! At Theatum Neutralis!
Objection!
Shit! How? I'm so confused. Okay, I just need to figure out which piece of evidence needs to be used when. I was in Alabasta the whole time. He wouldn't have been able... Ow. Just my hand hitting my fucking desk. We have a fucking picture! How? This is proof that they're in the fucking theater! They're in the theater! Okay, maybe, okay. I should press everything. I should go back to my Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy strategy and just press everything until I get something.
Hold it!
Okay. Being the leader of a smuggling ring while taking on the duties of ambassadorship. Don't you think that the combination is more than enough reason for suspicion? Then there's the matter of the crossbow arrows and the Permiduc statues.
Objection!
He has a voice line? Wow, we haven't heard that until now. Objection! Okay. All of that is nothing more than your flights of fancy. What do you mean by that? Under your hypothetical scenario, Cochin and I were fellow smugglers.
Hold it!
It was true! It's not a hypothesis! Earlier we proved it to be what happened! Well, let's leave that to one side for now. Because it doesn't change the fact that I have no motive. Yes, you do! Bitch! Oh? So you really had no reason to kill Mr. Cochin. Oh, goodness, excuse me, Chad, sorry. If you want to suppose I had one, then why not? I'll indulge you. After all, this is nothing more than a silly game to me. Even if that's how you see things, I'd appreciate it if you would take me seriously. Sorry. I'm sorry. I suppose you are in a bit of a pickle. Very well. A game is no fun if the playing field isn't level. Therefore, I formally claim that I had no motive to kill. Now let's see you disprove it. How can he stand there looking so proud when he knows he killed another human being? I'm not gonna stand by and just watch him get away with his crimes. Yeah, this motherfucker. There we go! Here we go. In that case, what motive would I have had to kill my co-conspirator? We proved this somehow. The bills! It was the bills! He was caught! He was caught and he was gonna get found out. And then Alba was like, nuh-uh. Yes! Got it! I know what I'm doing. If you want to know, I believe you did have a motive to kill. It was because Mr. Cochin had betrayed you. But you had your own reason too. Namely, you wanted to pin the smuggling all on him. Evil begets evil. And because you were trying to test each other, it turned into this mess. Objection! Sounds even worse than Von Karma's. Jesus. Than Manfred's. I don't believe this. You have a bad penchant for telling tall tales, Mr. Prosecutor. And if you're not, then I suppose you have some proof to support your argument. I do! He wanted to steal the alabaster statue! Ugh. I never use guesswork in moving my cases forward. It has been proven that this note was written by Mr. Cochin's hand. Shall we take a look at it? Yeah! The content of the note is a request calling for the theft of Alabast's Primiduc statue. By killing him and pushing all of the guilt for the smuggling onto him, you walk away spotless. I believe you understand what I'm driving at. You had more than a few reasons to kill him. Shut the fuck up. Are you finished with your hypothesizing? Excuse me? Let's suppose I did have a motive. Even so, a motive, or a thought alone, can't kill. Isn't that right? I didn't expect him to resort to playing the semantics game with me. It appears that this is where the real battle will begin. Now then, if you will excuse me. Wait! What? I told you at the very beginning, didn't I? You only get one question. Ambassador Alba! Motherfucker, you should stop right there! If you could please give us just a little bit more of your time! It doesn't matter what kind of a man Manny was, he was my subordinate, which is why I would like for us to figure out the real cause of his death. That is something for Babal to figure out, and something to which I have no relation to. Ah! Shit! Now he's even turning down a request from Ambassador Paleno. I'm very sorry, but it seems that now even my voice falls on deaf ears.
There's no need for you to apologize, Ambassador Paleno.
We must find some way to stop him from leaving. Seems there are no further objections. In that case, please allow me to return home. No! No! He's leaving! Oh, shit! Huh? Who is it?
Hold it right there, Ambassador Alba!
Okay.
Like I said, Mr. Edgeworth, the Yatagarasu's legacy will live on through me.
Yes, but how do you suggest we stop him from leaving?
You just leave that to me. Ambassador Alba, do you recognize this?
No. And why should I recognize that tattered old organizer? Wait. Where have I seen— Oh, that's your father's organizer! Shit! Where have I seen that before?
And as a clue, my father, Bern Faraday, left for us.
Did you say Bern Faraday?
Mr. Faraday's organizer. Don't tell me this is the one from the second KG-8 incident.
The one in which he wrote about the Yatagarasu's key. Oh! Alba looks like he knows. Shit!
Yes, this organizer belonged to the prosecutor you had Miss Yu kill 7 years ago.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You say that like it was related to me.
Inside this organizer, he wrote up every detail of every evil thing you did.
Oh shit. Oh, I need to take like a Tom's use. My reflux. Ugh, okay. What an amusing little girl you are. But that sort of trickery won't work on me.
If you won't believe me, then take a look at this.
Oh, and what is that toy there? Oh, she's using Little Thief. Oh, wait.
This thievery device was used by the Yatagarasu, or rather, by my father.
Where's the wind coming from? Okay.
7 years ago, he used this when he snuck into this embassy.
What?
These two pieces of evidence that hold information the Yatagarasu dug up on you. If you go home now, I won't hesitate to send it all to Alabast, right behind you.
Little girl, get to the point.
I want you to go up against Mr. Edgeworth one more time. If you win, then I'll hand over these two pieces of evidence.
Yat-Karasu, I have a thorn in my side. Okay, does that organizer really contain any information on his dirty dealings?
It's nothing case-breaking, really.
It was just a bluff.
Even if it was, we still can't let all the info my father and Uncle Bad found go to waste. Plus, the existence of Lil Thief is troublesome enough for him. Those two pieces.
Aren't they keepsakes of your father?
It's okay. I believe in Mr. Edgeworth. He'll come out on top in the end.
Okay.
When the going gets tough, someone's gotta be there to put the wind back in your sails.
After all this time, you're still quite the feisty one. I applaud your powerful nature. I refuse to lose this too. Ambassador Alba, you won't be returning home until you give us further testimony. How dare you all, barring a person like me. Ambassador Alba, your testimony if you please. Alright, but this is the absolute last. Even if you will use all the power of Ambassador Paleno's office, you won't stop me. I can't let this opportunity Kay has created for me go to waste. Oh, shit, we get a second chance. Okay. Oh, okay. The last time I met with Mr. Cochin was here at the Theatrum Neutralis. After that, I was in Alabast the rest of the time, as I stated earlier. In any case, I did not see Mr. Cochin again after that. As you see, there is no time span in which I could have killed him. Wouldn't you agree? You killed him in the fucking theater! You killed him in the 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 theater! Now, since you people were practically begging, I'll allow you to question me.
What an arrogant old man. What an asshole.
Yes, but no matter. We can't allow this chance to escape us. I will warn you, though, you've reached the end of my patience. Waste my time with any inane questions and you will be punished. Oh, shit, we can't press him. Shit! So any needless pressing or presenting will hurt our case. In that case, the only thing you can do is present the correct evidence. Understood? Of course. I don't intend to let him intimidate me. Ugh. I know Mr. Cochin was killed before he returned to Babal. In which case, there's only one statement to which I need to present the evidence. Oh goodness, it's in chat, I'm sorry. Okay. Last time I met with Mr. Cochin was here at the Theatrum Neutralis. After that, I was in Alabast the rest of the time, as I stated earlier. In any case, I did not see Mr. Cochin again after that. There is no time span in which I could have killed him. Wouldn't you agree? But he brought the fucking knife into the theater based on the fucking photo, and he killed him in the theater.
Objection!
Yeah, he fucking killed him in the theater. I'd like you to take a look at this picture. It's a rather nice picture, isn't it? It was to commemorate the restoration of relations between our nations. Oh, it's commemorative, alright. One that captures the proof I need to show that it was you who committed the murder. Excuse me. Come again. This is a knife that killed Mr. Cochin. How the fuck do you have that? I see you recognize it. As well you should, for it was you who brought it to this theater. You hid it among the flowers you were to give to the Steel Samurai, meaning that you killed Manny Cochin here, at the theater. Oh, Jesus. It's time for me to catch my flight. No! You sit the fuck back down! We're not through yet. It's game over for you, Mr. Edgeworth. But I thank you for the entertainment. No matter how passionately you orate, the end result will still be the same. I won't be returning to this country ever again. That's right. This man is an ambassador, and he has extraterritorial rights. No matter how hard we chase after him, we won't be able to have him tried in court. Yes, it's exactly the face you should be making. The face of a worthless cur. Oh, jeez. No! Now then, ladies and gentlemen, I must bid you farewell. Oh no. Oh no. No! He's gone! He's gone! He's gone! He's leaving! The court... Is there no one who can lay a finger on this man? Is this really the end? Oh! Ling! Yes! Ah! It's like he's walking down from the stairway to heaven. Oh my god. Agent Lang! Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Prosecutor. Oh shit! Get out of my way. My plane is scheduled to take off soon. Sorry, but you're not going anywhere, Mr. Alba. I'm through playing games with you people. You can't touch me. If you do, it would spark an international incident, Agent Lang. Sorry, but no, it wouldn't. What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, good job holding the fort down here until I got back. So, Mr. Alba, your diplomatic immunity has just been revoked. Holy shit, what? What do you mean, revoked? Spare me this nonsense and let me through. Lang, she says, before aiming for the throat, chew the neck shield off first. Interpol headquarters and the imperial household of the Kingdom of Alabast took a while to get things rolling, but they finally moved on it. The imperial household? You... What have you done? You've been relieved of your duties as ambassador, Mr. Al- Oh, shit! Wait, how the fuck? You've been relieved of your duties as ambassador, Mr. Alba. What? What? Wait, did his face just break off? What? Effective today. Effective right now. And you have Mr. Prosecutor's videotape to thank for this.
The video the Yatagarasu protected.
You can't be arrested simply because you're an ambassador? In that case, I thought I'd strip you of that title. You underestimated me. A descendant of the founder of detainment philosophy, Lang Shi. For 4,000 years of deeply entrenched connections and networks around the world have really paid off. Oh no, he lost his posture. It can't be. I don't believe this. My ambassadorship has been revoked. Looks like you're finally coming to grips with your new standing.
Woohoo! Looks like he's turned docile again.
He's probably in shock from the loss of his shield.
What a shame. I had so wanted to use my whip on him.
Why is this happening to me? I'm just a hard-working, honest ambassador. No, you're not. Do you really think you can still pull that on us now? We've already ripped away the mask and seen you for who you really are, Mr. Alba. He's gonna get his posture back. There it is. Oh boy. No. I won't be stopped now. He still intends to fight us? Oh shit. So what if I am no longer an ambassador? You still don't have any evidence on me. The fact remains that you cannot arrest me. I expected no less from you, the boss of the smuggling ring. Well, the rest is up to you, Mr. Prosecutor. Understood. You say that I killed Mr. Coach in the theater. But even if it's true that there was a knife in my bouquet, I left that bouquet in the theater. So anyone could have taken it out there and used it, right? Besides, the claim that he was killed here itself is odd. After all, wasn't his body discovered in Babal? Are you claiming that I carried his body all the way over there? Preposterous. Objection! I'll be the one to prove whether it's preposterous or not. Ex-Ambassador Alba, are you ready? Because this is no game. This is war. Oh shit! Oh my god. I killed Mr. Cochin in this theater using a knife that was stuck in my bouquet. I left that bouquet in the theater. Anyone could have taken the knife from there. Besides, Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babal, right? There's no way for me to have transported his body from the theater to Babal. Buddy, you have the Steel Samurai! Look, don't you think you've had enough fun with me? You've already stolen my ambassadorship from me. Would you have me surrender too? Not so fast. Yes! You have no plans to ever return to this country, isn't that right? Did you know that a bunch of your subordinates are seeking asylum because of you? As if I care. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, boot this guy out of the embassy and we can finally end everything. I know, and I will give it my all to see that he leaves in handcuffs. Without the title of ambassador, he's just another witness.
Yes, just another witness. All right, what are we waiting for? Let's get this guy.
And get him good. I wonder if they understand that all he can do is present evidence to the testimony. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, okay. I killed Mr. Cochin in the theater using a knife that was stuck in my bouquet. I left the bouquet in the theater and anyone could have taken the knife from there. Mr. Cochin's body was discovered in Babal, right? Is there no way for me to have transported his body from the theater to Babal? You used the push cart from the security footage. Objection! Motherfucker. Actually, I do believe there was a way to transport the body out of the theater. Perhaps you should give this a look. What is that supposed to be? It's footage from a security camera that captured the state of the immigration area. Should I congratulate you on getting your hands on it?
Just letting you know that we're not the only ones watching your every movement.
Thank you for the warning. Now if you could take a good look at the section here. This lump here inside the pushcart. Do you know what's causing it? Should I? Because I don't. In that case, allow me to enlighten you. This is the cause of the unnatural lump under the cloth in the pushcart. You had the fucking body in the pushcart! Take that! It's the body! What is the meaning of this showing me that? It's to say that the unnatural bulge in the pushcart is Mr. Cochin's body. You had the Steel Samurai wheel his body away from the real crime scene. What a guess. But I wonder if you have any evidence to support it. I admit that for now it is but a hypothesis. However, if you can't prove it, then I'm afraid I must be on my way. I don't have any more time to play with you people. Oh! Hi, Gumshoe! With the pushcart! Sorry I took so long, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! Yes, just what we fucking need.
Gummy?
Detective Gumshoe, is that the Steel Samurai's pushcart? Yes, sir! I found it in the open-air stage area! So that's where you went. The detective spirit that Pops left me with. I thought I'd follow my gut and go with it, sir. So, Mr. Edgeworth, is this worth anything to the case? Yes. It just might play a major role in solving this case, detective. But something isn't right. I thought that the entire samurai family was in Alabast. Where exactly in the open-air stage area did you find this pushcart? I found it just lying there at the edge of the stage, sir. Oh? Well, let's leave that for now and examine the inside, detective. Yes, sir! Open sashimi! Ah! Look at that! It's tomato juice! There is a body in here. It's blood! How did Gumshoe not notice this when he was wheeling the pushcart over? Okay, whatever. This must be Mr. Cochin's blood, which only goes to prove that Mr. Cochin's body was indeed transported by this pushcart. Ooh, here we go! I believe you understand what this means, correct? You killed Mr. Cochin at this theater, and then placed his body inside the pushcart. And then you forced the Steel Samurai to unwittingly move the body for you. I forced him to move the body into Alabast. What nonsense. Why would I bother to do such a thing? No, into the ball. You were scheduled to make a speech in Alabast, meaning it was difficult for you to make a stop in Babal. However, what if you moved the body to Alabast? Because it was your embassy. You could keep an eye on it and tamper with the evidence. And then you smuggled it out of Alabast. No! Dude, he's like a porcelain doll. Look at him. He's got holes in his fucking head. If I can show you how you move the body from Alabast to Babal, then I win. But you can't. The security between the two countries is incredibly tight. I'll be the one to judge whether I cannot prove it. And so I ask you to provide us with testimony regarding your movements after you return to Alabast.
Miles Edgeworth, have you figured it out? Do you know how the body was moved?
To be honest, I have nothing to support my hypothesis at this time. However, I don't believe I've made a mistake in my logic up to this point. Which means
There's no question that it can't be. Oh, there is no question that can't be answered, right?
the Primadux statue was smuggled successfully through a brief flight through the air. So why shouldn't there be an answer as to how the body was moved? Which means that there must be a logic flaw somewhere I can exploit. Oh boy, I need to drink a Wawa.
Ah! Refreshing.
Oh, okay. After I returned to Alabast, I had my picture taken with the Steel Samurai shaking hands. Then, just as I was about to start my speech, the Yatagarasu appeared. I feared for the national treasures, so I raced back to my office. Wait, what? That's okay. That seems off. Is that all? Yes, that's all.
Objection!
What?
Looks like you left out a few things, such as the murder of Damask II. Furthermore, you left out the part about meeting with me in your office.
Those trifling matters. I don't believe I need to speak of those things again. I do so hate to waste time.
What?
Is not every life precious? Do you really need me to answer that for you?
Objection!
Wow. People like you cannot be allowed to wander freely through society. Then you'd better try hard, because I doubt you'll find a single contradiction.
He's really full of himself, isn't he? God, this asshole.
Yes, he is. How can you be so confident at a time like this? Oh boy. Come, don't be shy. Go ahead and ask whatever you'd like. Oh boy. Wait, what? Okay. Something's automatically off. I feel like something's off. After I returned to Alabasta, I had my picture taken with a steel samurai shaking hands. We have a photo of that. After my speech, the autographs appeared. I feared for the national treasure, so I raced back to my office.
And he left so much shit out.
Oh gosh. Excuse me, chat. Sorry. He left out so much shit. What the fuck? Okay, press everything.
Hold it!
So why was it only with the Steel Samurai? I thought the Pink Princess was also around. The Pink Princess was suffering from a bad hip at the time, and the doctors recommended that she rest.
Wow, so you do have a soft side after all.
The pain of a bad hip. I suppose none of you can really understand how it feels.
Oh, so you tend to strain your back as well then, huh? You old motherfucker.
But isn't that just because you're normally all hunched over? Yeah, he gains his posture. He did need to keep up the act no matter what, I suppose. The point of this is not to discuss my back problems. For about 15 minutes after our handshake, I was in my office preparing for the speech. Okay.
Hold it!
That Yatagarasu was just a trick that you had set up. A most amusing joke. And how do you propose that I set it up? If you really want to know, I can explain it in detail for you. You arranged the spotlights in the rose garden so that when you were to take the stage, the audience would see the Yatagarasu's shadow. Oh, that is an interesting tale. Sadly, it has nothing to do with me. You, what is it gonna take for you to fess up to anything? Very well then, let's move on to a different question. After the Yatagarasu appeared, what was the state of the rose garden? Everyone took refuge inside the embassy. I even helped with the effort. And then once everyone was inside, well, it's when he went to his office. Okay.
Hold it!
Keep going. What happened after you returned to your office? I don't want to keep on repeating this, however, upon my return I had that stroke of bad luck and bumped into Mask Man.
Objection!
I don't want to keep on repeating this either. But his name was Damask II.
Who cares what he was called? By the time he got to the primitive statue that he was supposed to steal, it had already been swapped for the fake. Talk about an unlucky man, being bludgeoned to death with a fake statue. Okay, alright.
This Makarma's really letting her whip fly now, oh god!
I think the scary parties are silenced while she's doing it. She must be at the limit of her patience as well. The physical attacks are meaningless here. Only evidence will suffice. Oh, wait, I can't go on? Oh, I can't find a single flaw in his argument. Oh no! Wait, at this rate I won't be able to prove that he's actually guilty of anything. Are we finished here?
Miles Edgeworth, can you not come up with how the body was moved to Babal?
Sir!
Mr. Edgeworth!
Oh god, even after proving so much, is he going to get away with it? Is this the end? Oh no! Oh god. Oh. Oh! It appears that we made it just in time. Oh! The Steel Samurai! Hi, Larry! Wait! Why is the child wet? Oh my gosh! Wait, what the fuck? I know it's Larry right away. It would be a great honor if you would allow us to be your allies in battle! Yeah, oh fuck, it's Wendy Oldbag.
Evil magistrate, it's time for you to pay! It's the Steel Samurai?
No, you're mistaken, for I am Steel Samurai Daddy, married man of Neo Old Tokyo. And this is Pink Princess Mommy. Hi, Wendy.
Edgy poo!
No! The two people that I wanted to see the least. Larry! What are you two doing here? Hey.
Way to show your gratitude, Edgy. We just wanted to help. Yeesh. I'm gonna get the bad guy with a single thrust of my samurai. Oh, Jesus.
Go away.
How can you be so mean to us, Edgy Poo? All three of us came to lend a hand, and this is how you treat us? Well, isn't this grand? And I see they managed to find the Iron Infant. Does that really matter right now? Hey! Is it just me, or is the Iron Infant completely soaked?
Oh, yeah. I found him in Babal, but he was in the middle of the pool. Wait a second. Larry, go back to what you just said.
Huh? Oh, it appears that we made it.
Not that far back. Something about finding the Iron Infant in Babal? And he found it in a pool? I don't recall there being one in Babal.
Oh, that! Well, I was in Alabasta the whole time. So, I have no idea how the Iron Infant wound up in Babal. I thought I had lost him in the Rose Garden. But I guess maybe this cute kid can swim, huh?
Wait, what? Larry, you lost the Iron Infant in the Rose Garden? Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure. But I found him in...
That's enough, Larry. The Iron Infant that Larry lost managed to move between the two countries. Furthermore, the Iron Infant was found soaked in the middle of a pool. This is what I've been looking for. It's the smuggling route between the countries. The key to the route the Iron Infant took to travel from Alabasta to Babal. The Bilat. If there's a pool in the Rose Garden in Alabasta, there's a pool on the other side. Hold on. Do I have a photo of the open air stage? Shit, I don't think I do. I know that there's renovation work being done on the open air stage, and the open air stage is in Babal. Does that mean that the open air stage in Babal is actually the pool? It's a pool? That's right. This embassy was built with bilateral symmetry in mind. Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir! There's a location I wish for you to examine post-haste. It's where I believe the route used to smuggle Mr. Coton's body lies. Does something like that really exist, sir? Yeah. An embassy built on bilateral symmetry, meaning that this is where we need to examine. It's the fucking open air stage.
Take that!
Yes, sir! I'll be back before you know it! It's too late. It doesn't matter what you do, it's all a waste of time.
You will stay here with us and wait.
Oh? Room service. This is Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth! It's here, sir! There's a reservoir here! Just like in the Rose Garden.
The fucking open air stage is a pool!
There's a reservoir here, just like in the Rose Garden. Just as I suspected.
What is it?
The two sides of this embassy are mirror images of each other, which means that there's also a pool at the corresponding location on the Babalese side. Mr. Coton's body was moved into Babal through the pool in Alabasta.
Avoiding the topic with a vague answer like that is unbecoming of a prosecutor. If you don't mind, I'd like to see more physical proof, if you have any.
I do, I have the pick. I have the rose petal. The Iron Infant is positively soaked in water. Why do you think that is? It's because he was fished out of a pool, and not just any pool. It was the Babalese one. I think it's pretty obvious at this point what must be true. Yeah! Holy shit. The water reservoirs in the two country yards are connected.
And where is your proof that the two sides are connected?
Ain't the baby proof enough? proof is right there before your eyes. The half-drowned iron infant! This blasted doll! Hi, Gumshoe. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back! Hey! Don't tell me. You guys figured everything out without me. We did, thanks to this hero of justice's son. Even if he is just a doll, he managed to help foil the villain. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, look, I don't want to say this, but it's kinda unlikely that the body just happened to have passed through to Babal. This guy's a doll and he's small, so I can believe it made it, but playing! He has a point. Yes, that's right. I'm glad someone here understands. Mr. Edgeworth, are you going to next propose that a dead body can swim through a pipe? You see, Mr. Prosecutor, our chase after this man is far from over. Agent Lang.
Why is he helping Mr. Alba out now?
He's not. He's realized a flaw in my argument and is helping to move the logic along. In which case, I shall return the favor and find an answer. And another thing, Mr. Coach's body was found in his office in Babal. So what happened to his body after it was transported to the open-air stage? It's also true. Mr. Alba had an accomplice in Babal, remember? You mean Sheena, right? With her there, you can see how it was possible to move the body up to the office. Are you seriously claiming that she swam through the connecting pipe with the body?
He's right. Miss Sheena would drown if she did that.
It's hard to imagine that she swam through the connecting pipe. It looks like your hypothesis about how the body was moved is still only half-baked. In the end, it's all just the befuddled misusings of an accusatory man. Now then, I believe you should give up and allow me passage. Because from the start, there was no feasible method of transporting the body. What? Mr. Prosecutor, recall Sheena's movements. Ugh. What was happening in the embassy around the time Miss Sheena was in Babal?
Oh, if only there was a way to get rid of the water in the pool.
Get rid of the water. That's it! Now I believe this time we really are done, right?
Objection!
Unfortunately for you, it's far from over, Mr. Alba. You are a most persistent man. Are you saying that you've thought of a way to move the body through the water? Move the body through the water? That's completely unrelated to how it was done. Excuse me. The reason I say that is because there wasn't any water at the time. What do you mean there wasn't any water? Just what it sounds like. Tonight's events made it possible to drain the water, allowing the body to be moved. Yeah, auto refills when the water level is too low. It's because of the fires! They use the water for the fires! So they were able to use the water during the fire, and the fire was the distraction to move the body!
Take that!
Tonight, the Yatagarasu set fire to a variety of locations in the Babalese embassy. In order to put the fires out, much of the reservoir's water was used. Of course, when the water was used, the reservoir's water level went down. If enough water was drained, the connecting pipe could be used to traverse the border. So what? The water level went down, the reservoirs were connected. Does any of this matter? You can't prove any of this. I can. Pretending to be ignorant won't work with me. We both know what kind of situation we're in now. Even in a game, there comes a critical game-changing moment. A moment in which you hit a wall that you must overcome in order to beat the game. I haven't lost yet. I found the route you used to smuggle the body, and that route will lead to your defeat.
Even if all the water was used by the firefighting effort, you still can't really call that a smuggling route.
I know that.
I should have figured that you would notice. Hey, Mr. Alba, how deep are those pools anyway?
I'll have you know those pools are extremely deep. And there are no ladders or footholds along the walls either.
It would be difficult for Sheena to hold the body and climb up out of the pool.
Ladders or footholes along the walls? There was no need for such things. What do you mean? If one were to use a certain something, they could go up or down in the pool at will. What? 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 A certain something. The wire? What? 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 Or just the buoyancy? Yeah! It's just the buoyancy of the water. They could float to the top. Okay, yeah.
Oh, it looks like you've got an answer already. Well, what are you waiting for, Mr. Prosecutor? Enlighten us already! The way in which Miss Sheena and the body were able to rise up to ground level.
If there was a way to control the water level, that would be the way the body was moved. Yeah!
Take that!
Mr. Alba used the fountain spouts, in a manner of speaking.
He used the fountain spouts? How so?
The water level in the pools can be controlled by opening and closing the spouts. Miss Sheena and the body were lifted upward by their buoyancy in water. The fire on the Bobbly's side and the firefighting effort. These were set in motion all for the sake of smuggling Mr. Cochin's body. Shall I show you where the final destination of my train of logic leads? First, Mr. Alba closed the fountain spouts in advance in preparation of things to come. Then he took the pushcart that was brought to the rose garden and pushed it, along with the iron infant and Mr. Coach's body, into the pool. At this time, Miss Sheena was busy conveniently starting the first fire in Babal. She then made for the open-air stage's pool to wait for the firefighting effort to begin. When the firefighters used the water in that pool, the water level went down. And by the time the fire was put out, the pipe between the two pools was exposed. This seems fucking ridiculous. This is when she pushed the pushcart from Alabast into Babal. Once that was accomplished, Mr. Alba simply opened the fountain spouts once more. This seems ridiculous. And the water level rose up to its original level, along with Miss Sheena and the body. After that, Miss Sheena used the pushcart to carry the body up to the Secretariat's office. There's an elevator in the embassy after all, so you see, even with her small frame, she could have easily transported the Mr. Cochin's body. And that wraps up my thorough explanation of how the body was moved. No! Well, ex-Ambassador Alba, what do you think? Not so untouchable without your precious extraterritorial rights to protect you, are you?
I knew you could do it, Mr. Edgeworth. Way to fight back!
And he's gonna fight back. You accuse me of moving the body across country lines. But when you get down to the nitty-gritty, you don't have what it takes to indict me.
The nitty-gritty? What does the old man want now?
Is it indict or indict? I think it's indict. I think I said it wrong. Whoopsies. Proof, I believe, is what he seeks. Yes, proof. Without any, who's to say whether or not any of what you said really happened?
He wants proof. What are we going to do, Mr. Edgeworth?
There's no need to worry. I've had all the proof we need all along. Oh boy. The body wasn't the only thing to go through the pool's connecting pipe tonight. Just as Detective Gumshoe found the push cart in the open-air stage area, so too did I find one other item there. And that piece of evidence is what will prove that the pools were the smuggling route. Oh, the pedal!
Yeah! It's wet for some reason! Yeah!
Take that!
Yeah!
And what exactly is this? You have no idea, do you? This little piece that I found on the Babalese side will be your undoing. A guitar pick. Would you care to explain how that is going to do me in, as it were? Much to your much to your, what is that word? Chagrin? Chagrin? I'm looking this word up. Chagrin. Distress or embarrassment having failed or being humiliated. Chagrin. Okay. I know how to speak words. I have a bachelor's degree, guys. I'm a certified smart boy, and I have a piece of paper to prove it. Chagrin. Chagrin. Okay. What's your chagrin, perhaps? But this is not a guitar pick. What? This is something I found at the open-air stage, which was transported with the body. I naturally assumed that you would recognize it, since you took a photo with it, after all. But since you don't, allow me to show you what this fragment from the stage area belongs to. It's a fucking knife. Let us take a good look at the murder weapon that was used to kill Manny Cochin. On the handle of this knife, there's a beautifully blooming flower. However, it would appear that it's missing a single petal. Now let's see what happens when you try to fit this pick in that open slot.
It's a perfect fit!
I assume that the petal must have fallen off of the flower during Mr. Cochin's murder, and then it was accidentally placed into the pushcart along with Mr. Cochin's body. That's an interesting story. Nothing more. I assure you, it's more than just a story. Because for some odd reason, this flower petal was wet when I found it. It was wet, you say? Yes, and the only place it could have gotten wet from is the open-air stage's pool. Now, I ask you, how did a part of the weapon which was smuggled into the theater wind up in the open-air stage area on the Babalese side of the embassy? I don't think I need to waste any words explaining this, as this petal explains it all for me. It proves that someone went from the Rose Garden's pool on through into Babal. Impossible! The people of Shangfa have been waiting to see you face to face, Mr. Alba. I'll tell everyone back home we'll be there soon. You should be happy. Why? It's a little late to be asking that question. You should have known from the very beginning. When you took your first life, no matter how you may plot, or how you may try to cover it all up, you can never hide from your crime and what you've done. Because we're here to see to it that justice is served to people like you. You can't call what you've given a perfect argument.
You know, I don't think this guy is going to ever admit to his wrongdoings, Mr. Edgeworth, because he values himself above all else. People who can't be negotiated with are people who refuse to admit when they've lost. I don't believe those kind of people really exist because everyone breaks eventually.
You're right. In that case, I have no choice but to use all the evidence I have. I'll use it all until he breaks under the weight of his crimes. Mr. Alba, I request that you testify once more. This really will be the end of the line. We haven't seen him break yet. Wait, what? I thought this was the last part! Okay, whatever, we'll keep going. I said we'd finish the case today. Shit, we'll keep going. The final testimony. Here we go. Alright. The end of the line! We keep her going! Jesus. Mr. Alba, I request that you testify once more. As if there's anything else for me to testify about. I still have yet to fully prove that it was Mr. Alba who murdered Mr. Cochin. Well, I would like to hear about your movements before the murder occurred. Before? What? I wonder if you could tell us about what you did here at the Theatrum Neutralis. Very well. I suppose I could tell you about that. Because about all I did was watch the Steel Samurai stage show. Elaborating on even that alone is good enough for me. The only way for me to place this man under arrest is to pinpoint the exact location of where the murder took place, for that is the key to this investigation. Yeah, we haven't figured that out yet. Okay. I watched from the last row. The stage was well lit, but it was dark out in the audience. I swear I was there in the audience, but it's hard to prove that, I suppose. I do remember the contents of the show very well, though. Is that proof enough for you? Those moving scenes were seared in this old man's heart. I'll never forget them. So you were in the theater proper watching the Steel Samurai stage show, were you? Of course I was. I have a great fondness for the Steel Samurai. Yeah! Larry, I was pretty cool up there, wasn't I? You're not the one who was cool! It's the Steel Samurai who is cool. Not you, Larry. Fuck off.
Yeah, and the Steel Samurai's special finishing move today was really something, huh?
Hey, Edgy! Who is she? Who's this super cute girl? She's been standing here this whole time and only now he notices her. Her name is Kay Faraday, and she's helping me in my investigation.
Sorry I didn't get to introduce myself earlier, but better late than never.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm Larry Butts. Silence in the peanut gallery. There is no time for such trivialities at a time like this. Mr. Prosecutor, this is the final battle. You got that? I know. This is the end. For that man there. Now that's the kind of thing I like to hear. I think I'll give trusting you a try, Mr. Prosecutor. Or rather, Mr. Edgeworth. This is the first time he's called me by my name. Oh my god. I'll leave this critical battle up to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Have no fear. I will finish the job. Oh my god. This really is the endgame. The time has come to expose every last one of Mr. Alba's lies. Okay. I need to press. I watched from the last row. I swear I was there in the audience, but it's hard to prove that. I do remember the contents of the show very well, though. Is that proof enough for you? Those moving scenes were seared into this old man's heart. I'll never forget them. Okay, I feel like I need to press everything.
Hold it!
Well, I remember the contents of the show as well myself. That's nice. Good for you. That's nice?
Miles Edgeworth, don't allow yourself to be riled up by him at this important juncture.
Wasn't planning to let him. Well, if you ask me, I think I'm the biggest Steel Samurai expert around here.
And didn't you think the climactic scene of today's show was just totally awesome?
Yes, I remember that well. And that spectacular special move. The way you delivered the final blow against the evil magistrate. What? Early summer rain jab? Excuse me? No, it was the Steel Samurai sushi slash. Oh, that scene will live on in my heart forever. Is that how it went? I totally forgot about that. How can you forget your own special moves? That's a special attack that the Steel Samurai uses when he's using the samurai spear. Yes, and today was the first time they showed it off, was it not? If I hadn't watched the show, then how could I answer you with the name of the move? I suppose you're correct, but if you could please elaborate on this point for me. One of the scenes was this never... Yeah! Bitch! Do I have a program? Do I have... It was the Steel Samurai Sushi Slash. It wasn't the early summer rain jab. It was the Sushi Slash. Motherfucker. Early summer rain jab was the move that was to be unveiled today. Because I saw that brand new special move, I can believe it confirms my alibi.
How sad. The only way he's got to protect himself is that he watched the Steel Samurai. I guess this guy really has nothing else left.
Yes, and to avoid arrest, you can bet he'll say or do anything. But with all of us here, there will be no escape for him.
Yeah, we'll find a way to bring him to justice.
Now then, oh wait. Wait! It was the sushi slash! Wasn't it? Or am I wrong? I don't know. Very well. The Steel Samurai's special move and the various other scenes. One of the scenes was never before seen early summer rain jab. Oh! Oh! Yeah! It was the sushi He couldn't do it because he broke the fucking spear! Bitch! He couldn't do it! It was the sushi slash! Because he broke the spear! And he had to use the sword instead! This motherfucker's a liar! He's a dirty liar! The special move today was the early summer rain jab. Is that your final answer? You little irritating gnat. Do you think you can trip me up by asking the same question over and over? That was not my intention. Your testimony is more than sufficient. However, I believe it would be wise for you to take a look at this. The samurai spear? What about it? The spear actually never made it on stage today. Excuse me? Unfortunately for you, tonight's Steel Samurai happened to be a goof of a young man with an abundance of useless hot-bloodedness. Huh? Yeah, Larry was an idiot, therefore we were able to catch the bad guy. Cause of Larry. Having said that, said useless man bent the spear during his rehearsal this evening, which proves that you were off stabbing a man! Kay, do you remember what the Steel Samurai's special move was tonight?
It was the Steel Samurai sushi slash. Yeah, I was fucking right, baby. Let's go.
Correct. Because he couldn't use the spear, a last-minute change was made. Had you really been watching the show, you would have known the move was... You would have known the move that was used. Quirkus Alba, you didn't watch even a single minute of the Steel Samurai stage show tonight, did you? You were off stabbing a man! Ha! So if he wasn't watching the show tonight,
Then it opens up the possibility that he was busy killing Mr. Cochin instead.
So where were you during the show? I demand an answer. Now. Oh boy. Oh no. Just what is so funny? You're so sloppy. And so are your conclusions. I still insist that I watch the show. Or most of it in any case. What do you mean by most of it? You see, during the show I left my seat for a spell to visit the bathroom. I assumed that was when the dramatic scene was played out on stage. That is the lousiest, lamest excuse I've ever heard in my life, pal. Just because he got the name of the move wrong, we can't really use that as proof he didn't watch the show at all. Oh, Jesus. As a fan of the Steel Samurai, I had wanted to watch the entire show. Honest. As a Steel Samurai fan, for someone who wasn't even in his seat for the climax of the show, you have no right to call yourself a Steel Samurai fan, ever! Oh? Who said hold it? Who said that?
Who was that just now?
Oh. It would be I, young lady! Larry! What are you doing interrupting me like that?
Edgy, please, hold on for a second, I beg. You may never accept this old man as a Steel Samurai fan, but I totally think he's a Steel Maniac.
What exactly is a Steel Maniac, pal?
I believe he meant to say Steel Samurai Maniac. Yeah, and trust me, I know a real fan when I see one because I'm the Steel Samurai. I will never acknowledge you as the true Steel Samurai. What are you getting so worked up? Fuck. What are you getting so worked up over, Mr. Edgeworth?
It appears that the real Steel Samurai recognizes me as a fan. As well as he should, for I am a fan. It's not as though as I missed the entire show. It was a most amazing show, filled with the spirit of the young and the young at heart.
The sarcasm dripping from his long wooden nose couldn't run any thicker.
Getting the name of the move wrong only proves that he didn't watch the last scene. What I really need here is something more definitive. Something that links Mr. Alba directly to the murder of Mr. Manny Cochin.
You know what, Gramps? You're really something else.
I'm honored to receive such praise from the Steel Samurai, but what is it for?
Well, I was just wondering how you found out about the early summer rain jab. That move is a bit of a secret that only a small portion of the staff know about.
Wait, it was a secret?
Larry, wait, what did you say? What the fuck did you say? Huh? Did I say something stupid again?
Did you say that the early summer rain jab was actually a secret?
Well, maybe I shouldn't have said secret. It's more like we only decided on the name of the move right before the start of the show. Right before? Yeah, the stage director was going nuts because we were supposed to debut the move. About 5 minutes before the show, we threw it up on the dressing room's whiteboard. Early summer rain jab. That's kinda how we decided the name of the move. But by that time, I'd already bent the spear, so I guess the whole thing was kinda pointless. All of these Steel Samurai actors are the same. Just the director has my complete sympathy. Long story short, we changed the move to the sushi slash. We kind of pretended that the early summer rain jab didn't exist at all. I mean, it'd be bad if someone found out we changed the move, so we made it a secret. So basically a gag order was issued for publicity's sake. That almost makes the early summer rain jab sound like a lost art. Yeah, which is why I think most of the staff haven't even heard of the move.
Hold those lips of yours still.
What the heck, old man?
I've done nothing but listen, and from what I can tell, it's all very unrelated to the case. It's also a very tedious and pointless exercise in wasting time. Much like a kid's show. Mr. Alba, I believe the one who should be quiet now is you. How dare you? I suspect that you've already noticed exactly what the very severe implications are in this man's testimony. So now you're trying to bully me, huh? There are no implications to be read into a behind-the-scenes story of a kid's show. Don't even think about trying to slither your way out of this, Quercus Alba. You were the one who said it yourself. The name of the move was Early Summer Rain Jab. But that name was only decided upon right before the show was about to start. So, just what are you driving at? That the name of the move you told us was never used in the show or said aloud. Now then, would you care to tell us about how you found out about the name? Oh yeah, like that was before the show. Wait. Him knowing about the name is proof that he was gone for the entire show. Now then, would you care to tell us about how you found out the name of that move? Because I can only think of one way you could have known. Quercus Alba, this is the only way you could have known the name of the special move. He saw it. He saw the the, 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 He saw the move. He saw the spear. He saw it break. You knew the name because you saw it. You saw it in the dressing room's whiteboard. Oh, wait, never mind. He saw it on the board. Staff members who knew were keeping it a secret, so you couldn't have simply gone up to a staff member and asked. Which means that the only other option left is that you saw it on the whiteboard.
So that means that Mr. Alba was in there at some point, right?
What's the big deal, sir? I don't see what that means. There's another piece of evidence that has a great deal to do with the dressing room, so we can't afford to let this slide. Dressing room. Oh. This is finally where the samurai dogs come on into the case.
Take that!
There's a very close connection between this and the dressing room. What sort of connection would that be? It's a bit difficult to recognize at first glance. However, hey, Mr. Prosecutor, I only trust what I can see. And when it comes to evidence, I think everyone here agrees with me. Oh, wait. What? What? It's not the samurai dogs? Yeah, it has to be. Why is it not the samurai dogs? Oh, wait, it's a pushcart! That's right! Larry said that he pushed this from the dressing room from the show to the dressing room, and then Alba pushed it from the dressing room to the pool. That makes more sense than the hot dogs. The pushcart that was used to move the body was right there in the dressing room. Yeah! Oh my god, we even saw it show up. Jesus Christ. During the show, the pushcart awaited its turn to be pushed on stage in the dressing room. And it was finally pushed there, along with the Iron Infant, in the last scene of the show. Oh my god, the dead body was on the stage. And then right after the show ended, it went into Alabast along with the Steel Samurai. Which means that the only time the killer could have placed the body inside the pushcart was when the pushcart was in the dressing room backstage.
So basically, the killer has to be someone who visited the dressing room during the show.
Precisely.
Oh, but wait! What if... This is just a what if. What if the murder took place right in the dressing room?
What do you mean, Kay? I have to admit she brings up a valid possibility. During the show, the dressing room was supposed to be devoid of people. Slipping undetected into a private dressing room then would be as simple as pie.
The killer must have come up with the idea to move the body with the pushcart then too.
Correct, thus making the theater's dressing room the ideal location for the murder of Manny Cochin. Quercus Alba, during the show you went down to the dressing room, and I want to know why. Yes. Yes, I was there. I went into the dressing room. I knew it. I'm placing you under arrest right now, pal. You got that? Arrest! I was about to say he's gonna be like, not so fast. Not so fast. What is it now? I don't deserve a chance to don't I deserve a chance to explain myself? Explain? What is there to explain? I believe I told you earlier that I went to the bathroom. Well, I got lost when I did. I wanted to ask for directions, but when I opened the dressing room door, no one was inside. And that's when I saw the name of the move on the whiteboard. You punk. Still trying to get out of this.
Do you really think you can get away at this point? Mr. Edgeworth, isn't there anything you can do to stop him?
I don't have enough evidence on hand to do anything. I don't have the airtight evidence I need to put this man away for good. But if that's what I need, then perhaps... Agent Lang, I believe an investigation of the dressing room in question is in order. It's possible that we may find new evidence there. Yeah, if Mr. Edgeworth pokes around in there, I'm sure he'll find some new facts, pal.
Whew, if we use Little Thief, we may even learn something from a recreation.
We don't need to do any of that.
What? Wolfie, how could you?
I'm not saying this to be mean. It's just that we've already searched there. My men are really something else.
And they found nothing?
There's only one thing I can say to you, sis, and it's that they found nothing. That's it.
Guess you're right. If they had found something, they would have reported it to us.
Oh boy. They couldn't find anything because there was nothing there to find.
If there's no info fed into Little Thief, then I can't do much to help either.
Is this the end? The murder took place in this theater, which is not protected under extraterritorial rights. And the fact that it was Mr. Alba himself who committed the murder. If I can't prove both statements to be true, Mr. Alba walks away a free man. Is there no other course of action left to us? It would appear that your hand of cards has turned out to be a bust. Now, if you will excuse me, because of you people, I missed my flight. Now I must make haste to arrange for a new one. Oh! Someone new?
Who is it this time?
Wendy! Oh, fuck. Hold it right there, you whippersnappers! First Larry, and now you. What is it with that scary mobster-like scowl on your face, Edgy Poo? Don't treat me like I'm some sort of nuisance. I've been meaning to say this, but all of you keep talking about things I don't get at all. You're all leaving this lady in the sad, depressing, lonely dust that I'm about to cry in. Why did you have to speak up right at this instant? Oh, goodness. But you know what, Edgy Poo? Cheer up! Because I'm about to give you the most wonderful thing. The most wonderful thing? From you? It's so super special that I couldn't give it away just to anyone, you know. My special present of love to my sweet Edgy Poo. Are you ready? Is this? It's... Oh, this is where the samurai dogs come into play. It's a box of those samurai dogs, right? Yes! Oh, Edgy Poo, here, go on and eat one, and you'll feel as right as rain. Are we through here? Why did everyone get so quiet all of a sudden? Edgy Poo! Tell me you understand the depths of this lady's love for you. I'm not one to hand out snacks willy-nilly, you know. No, sir. The thought occurred to me that maybe it would be, oh, okay, alright, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Mr. Edgeworth! Can't you do anything about her?
There's no power on earth that can force that woman into silence. Oh, she's got a sword! She has a weapon! But I'm so sick and tired of it. All you people do is look down on me. Whoops. Even this box of samurai dogs played me for a fool. It had a special design on its fan, like the Japanese flag, so I thought it was special. But when I ate one, it just tasted like all the rest. Oh, it made me so mad. Wait, a special box with a Hinomaru-like fan on it? I've never heard of such a piece of merchandise existing before. However, there it is. The red sun on this fan is filled in. Is it possible? Wait. Oh! Okay. Is that Manny Cochin's blood? On that box of samurai dogs that Wendy just gave it to us? Wait, how the fuck? Is it possible? Could it be? After the show, the samurai dogs were piled up on the dressing room floor. However, there is no such thing as a Hinomaru dog. It's contradiction of facts between something that should not exist and yet does. The rays from this red sun may be just what we needed to point us in the right direction.
A present?
The studio bigwigs actually told us to play delivery boys. We were supposed to hand the dogs off to the embassy people and tell them hi. I had to pile them all into the pushcart just to move them. I believe you understand what this means, correct? You killed Mr. Cochin at this theater and then placed his body inside the pushcart. And then, you forced the Steel Samurai to unwittingly move the body for you. It's time to piece the final pieces of this logic puzzle together. No matter how fragile or small the connections may be, once we found them all, the way to the truth will be revealed. Oh fuck, I can't save. Fan's son. They were in the pushcart, as well as the bodies, so the samurai dogs had to be removed. Yeah! The killer used the pushcart to transport the body, which means that they had to remove the samurai dogs from within first. Therefore, the samurai dogs that were piled up on the dressing room floor were most likely taken out of the pushcart by the killer. And this one that has the red on it is Manny Coach's blood. Wow! The hot dogs were the key all along. That which should not exist. This box of samurai dogs with a Hinomaru on it. If this red sun was filled when the killer was busy removing the samurai dogs from the pushcart, that is proof that the murder took place in the dressing room. As long as this red substance turns out to be what I believe it to be. Wendy Oldbag. Oh! I thank you. What you have given to me is truly something very special. Edgy Poo! Mr. Edgeworth, are you sure you're feeling okay, sir? Mr. Alba, as I expected, you killed... Oh, goodness. Mr. Alba, as I suspected, you killed Mr. Cochin in the dressing room. How many times must I listen to you repeat yourself? Haven't you figured it out yet? Your words are meaningless, worthless, and powerless. The only way I'm going to continue to cooperate is with some definitive evidence. That arrogance, that self-confidence. You believe that you've erased every piece of evidence that could incriminate you. However, there remains one piece here, and it is what will put you away for good. Ha! You're bluffing. Oh, hey, Mr. Prosecutor, sounds like you finally found them. You finally found the fangs we need to go after this guy's jugular. So tell us, what about that box of samurai dogs is going to put the old man away? The trace evidence that will bring him down? Why, it's here, of course. It's the sun. It's the sun. This box of samurai dogs with a Hinomaru fan on it, this should have never existed. So I want you to take a good look at this red spot. It's a single drop of blood.
Huh?
What? Blood, you say? Agent Ling, I'd like this blood analyzed post-haste. I've got to admit, I'm a bit surprised. I can't believe we found blood in a place like this. Hey you, get this down to the lab, pronto.
But why was there blood on that box to begin with?
If we think about the flow of the crime, I think the reason will become obvious. Larry, you said that you transported the samurai dogs with the pushcart, correct?
Oh, yeah. You have a great memory, Edgy. That pushcart was a bit too big for my son, you know what I mean? So, to make sure everyone could see him, I had to pile some stuff in. I figured the samurai dogs were there, so I used them to fill up the cart.
What Larry says is true. Then what were the boxes doing on the floor? I see. Oh wait, that's Lang, not Larry. I see.
The killer took him out in order to place the body in the pushcart.
Exactly. And that is when I believe the victim's blood found its way onto that box.
When my men investigated that room, not a single box of samurai dogs was in there, because the embassy staff members had already confiscated them.
Yes, no doubt to hide the evidence of murder.
It's a good thing Miss Oldbag managed to steal that one box before they got to them, huh? Looks like Miss Oldbag also managed to put this great thief to shame.
What a scandalous way of putting that. I didn't steal. I received it from myself. Received it from myself? What? Okay, whatever. Quercus Alba, I'd say this was one very fatal oversight on your part. Oh, he's still not letting— Jesus! Sorry to rain on your little love fest, however. How can he be so self-confident in a no-win situation for him like this? Even if that blood turns out to belong to Mr. Cochin, then what?
So, Mr. Edgeworth, it sounds like he's not ready to call it quits yet, huh?
The sole piece of evidence that was left at the scene of the crime. That alone has shed light on a new fact. At the very least, we now have proof that the murder occurred in the dressing room. And you say that like it means something.
Huh?
Excuse me, sirs! Hey, dude, what's up? It's not gonna be his blood. Report! What were the results of the analysis? Sir, the analysis came back and confirmed that the red substance is blood.
I knew it. With this, Quercus Alba.
Oh,
Mr. Edgeworth, I wonder if you might humor my question.
your question?
The one from before. Have you forgotten?
Even if that is Mr. Cochin's blood, what difference would it make?
Like we already told ya, it proves that the crime scene was that dressing room.
But it doesn't prove that Mr. Alba was the one who killed him.
Yeah, but it doesn't prove that I am your killer, does it? That's...
He has a very good point. The blood on that box doesn't prove that Mr. Alba is the killer.
Then, this evidence, it's meaningless?
There can't be. We were so close, sir. Oh my god, this final case. It's like, is this really the end? No, it's not. But it actually is, because you don't have enough evidence. But wait, there's more. It's just a continuous loop.
I want to smack that smug look off his face. Come on, there's gotta be something we can do.
We finally found a solid piece of evidence. There must be something I can expose with it. I can't think of a single thing! Oh boy. Oh no. Wait. Oh! Stop laughing! Shut the fuck up! Now, oh! He's about to leave. Oh, hold it! Something new! Who was that? It's too late. I won't allow anyone to stop me now. It wasn't me, pal. It wasn't me this time either. It wasn't me neither. It was me. Oh, the forensics dude! Hey! Why did you? Because I haven't finished reporting everything to you yet, sir. There's more? What? Hurry up and spit it out! Yes, sir! That blood I mentioned! It's not the same blood type as the victim's blood! It's Alba's. It's Alba's. What?
What do you mean it's not the same type? You mean it's not the victim's blood? If it isn't his, then who the hell's is it?
I don't know, sir! All I know is not the same blood type as the victim, sir.
What should we do now?
Oh, wait, it's from Alba's wound!
Yeah. What should we do now, Mr. Edgeworth? I have no idea what's what anymore.
Neither do I. Oh boy. My, what an amusing turn of events. That blood drop proved something to be true, alright. Namely, my words. Which one of your words would that be? The ones where I said that your words are meaningless, worthless, and powerless.
That blood has nothing to do with the murder investigation whatsoever. Need I remind you that the blood got onto that box long before it entered my embassy?
What sort of nonsense?
Yeah, it's blood, pal. There's no way it's not related to the murder.
So you would like to believe. But what if someone preparing the samurai dogs had a small nosebleed? What then?
I guess that's possible.
Damn it! Have we been wasting our time on a red herring? The blood doesn't belong to anyone connected to the case. That should be clue enough. Works, Alba, you bastard! Silence! Don't you ever address me with such a filthy word again. I've wasted enough time here with you, and you have your answers. Now let me through. Alba, it doesn't matter where you run off to. You'll never escape me. Someday I'll have the satisfaction of sinking my fangs into you. You'll see. And all of Interpol will be behind me, working to see to it that that day comes. Do you know what your words sound like to me? They sound like the whinings of a pathetic loser of a mutt.
Is this really the extent of all we can do? Is the blood really from someone completely unrelated to the case? Or is there another possibility? Someone else other than the victim? Just when I thought I had him backed into a corner, it is I who has been backed into one. In a situation like this, what would that man do? What would he who can turn any desperate situation around do? Turn it around. That's it. I must turn my way of thinking around. It's not whose blood is this. It's whose blood could get onto a it's whose blood could get onto the box like this. And if I think about it that way, if the blood got onto the box when the body was being placed under the pushcart, then the owner of said blood must have been in the dressing room at that time. And there's only one person that could be.
Well, I must praise you for trying so hard. It's because of you kids that I was removed from center stage, and will be forced to live out the rest of my life in the shadows, unfortunately. But it's not a total loss, as the underworld will allow me more freedom than you'll ever know. Freedom like that— wait. Freedom like what the raven feels as it flies through the dark night sky. You can't lay a finger on me. Not now, or ever. The arm of the law is powerless before me.
Objection!
Shut the fuck up! Powerless, is it?
I wouldn't be so sure about that if I were you.
What do you mean?
Allow me to describe you in one word. Pitiful.
Pitiful? How so?
Quercus Alba, your wings were clipped long ago. And for someone who was trying to fly away on them without noticing that fact, pitiful is the perfect word to describe you.
Ha! Mere words.
What do you mean by his wings are clipped, Mr. Edgeworth?
Just what you think it means, Kay. We had already caught him in our trap a while back, with an incredibly powerful, definitive piece of evidence.
Hey, Earth to Mr. Prosecutor. Care to speak in English? What are you talking about? What piece of evidence?
The piece I speak of is, of course, this drop of blood.
But we know it's not from the victim. I don't see how it remains relevant to the case at all.
Miss Von Karma, I believe that is exactly why it's very important to the case. And the part that is the most important is the fact that it's not the victim's blood. You're looking a little pale. Good. Then I believe you are already aware of what I mean.
Then you know who the blood belongs to?
Of course I do. This piece of evidence is the irrefutable proof that will stop the killer in his tracks. The blood that soiled this box of samurai dogs belongs to this person. It's Alba's. It's his own!
Take that!
The blood of the red sun on this box belongs to you, Quercus Alba.
Wha-
What?
Why is his blood on the box of samurai dogs? He's not even a victim.
The blood fell into the box when Mr. Cochin's body was being loaded into the pushcart. At that time, the only two people in the dressing room were the victim and his killer. So that's what you mean. If the blood doesn't belong to the victim,
Then there's only one other person it could belong to.
yes, and that person is the murderer himself. It's the only logical conclusion. But Mr. Cochin was the one who was stabbed, sir. Oh, goodness, excuse me, chat, sorry. Why would Mr. Alba have been the one who was bleeding? What if during the murder, Mr. Cochin had fought back?
You mean, if before Mr. Alba could kill him, Mr. Cochin managed to wound Mr. Alba?
Yes, and I believe we have a piece of evidence that proves that he was bleeding then. He literally fucking showed us. He has a wound.
Take that!
Mr. Alba, you bear on your body a great wound. That was from when Damask II attacked me with a pair of scissors.
Yeah, and that happened way after he was in the dressing room.
Ah, but is that what really happened? You're a motherfucking liar. So you can manufacture a weapon. Oh wait, you can manufacture a weapon by smearing blood on it, so I can't just accept that as fact. Shall we try a test, Mr. Alba, and see if the shape of your wound matches the scissors? You really are something else, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't let a single thing slip you by, no matter how insignificant the possibility. You're one to talk, Mr. Alba. You've managed to give the law the slip for 10 years as the smuggling ring's leader. No matter the danger, you can hide every last ounce of fear and anxiety from everyone. You truly are a one-of-a-kind criminal. I am the master of my fear. However, to think that a person such as you could miss such a large thing. You believe I've overlooked something? You said that my wound was caused by Mr. Cochin, and that it was caused here in one of the theater's dressing rooms, right? Yes, that is correct. I'd like to point out that it's simply not possible. My wound is a stab wound, and one that could only have come from a blade. I wonder where you would propose that such a weapon came from.
This theater was packed with security guards. It would have been impossible for anyone to come into this area with a weapon of any sort. He smuggled the weapon in himself.
Just as Mr. Alba was able to bring in the alabastrian knife in a bouquet, there must have been some other way to sneak in a weapon of some sort. But as long as you can't prove what that other way is, all your talk about Mr. Cochin stabbing me is pure nonsense. So if that other way does exist, you better hurry and tell me now. With pleasure. Wait, I can? What? wait, what? This piece of evidence shows us how Mr. Cochin brought a weapon into this theater. The key!
Take that!
Among law enforcement, this piece is known as the Yatakarasu's key. That key.
It's the key that my father stole from here 7 years ago.
And it's very unique in that it is both a key and a knife. Meaning that under the guise of key, it could have been easily brought into the theater. No! You can dispose of the knife that stabbed you. Therefore, you wiped off the blood and placed it back into Mr. Cochin's pocket. After all, the key itself opens the safe in his office. And inside that safe, there was a document about inside that safe, there was a document about Cadopian paper, signed by Mr. Cochin. In order to make it look like Mr. Cochin died as the leader of the smuggling ring, you had to make it so that the police were the ones who opened that office safe. All that hard work to save yourself only served to destroy you in the end. Shall we try matching this knife's blade with your wound, Mr. Quercus Alba? Are you finally gonna break? Please? It's the key that breaks him. Please, for the love of God. That is what some may call the coup de grace. Is that how you say it? Coup de grace? I don't know. I think so. I hope so. If I pronounce it wrong, I sound like an idiot. Impossible. You can't take me down. Swine! All of you. Especially Manny Cochin. This is all because of that man's betrayal. He sought to steal control of the smuggling ring from me by removing me as ambassador. Which is why he deserved to die while bearing the guilt for all my crimes for me. This is why I sent out the Yatakarasu's card, and how this incident was born. Manny was supposed to be the smuggling ring's leader, who was killed by the Yatakarasu. But I had yet another reason. Yet another story that was supposed to play out. Manny's death was supposed to bring everything to a close. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling prosecutors! More for that dog and you meddling kids! Ruh-roh, Raggy. Finally, confession! Mr. Alba, I'm afraid there's one more question I forgot to ask. This country's, or Albast's, which country's court would you like to face first? Holy shit, that's badass! Either way, it's game over for you. Edgewood! Is he exploding? What's happening? He lost a tooth. Where are his eyes? Did his soul get sucked out of him? Jesus. Oh, I'm back in court. Okay. Yay, we did it! Oh my god. Whew. This is it. The big day. It's Mr. Alba's trial today. And next week, he's scheduled to stand trial in his own country of Alabast. Francisca is heading to that one. I suspect she'll be serving a full course of whiplashes at it. Having to face Miss Von Karma in court right after facing you, sir? I don't even want to think of what that would be like. I caught a glimpse of Mr. Alba as he was being escorted into the courthouse. And boy, he looked about as glum as I do the day before I get my monthly paycheck. You know, I've been thinking, that flight attendant and even Mr. Portsman were all Mr. Alba's secret agents. Correct. That smuggling ring was the common thread between all the incidents. Cammy Meal was to provide support during the smuggling ops, using her job as an attendant. Mr. Portsman was to manipulate trials related to the ring to end in their favor. Oh, go you airlines and even the prosecutor's office. No one was safe from the smuggling ring, huh, sir? I suspect there are even more members of this ring spread throughout the world. Yeah, it sounds like such a big op that I can't even begin to imagine what it's like. What is it, Detective? Nothing. It's just... well, come to think of it. Mr. Ernest Amano's trial is also scheduled for later today, sir. I'm aware of that. Mr. Amano has been working with the smuggling ring now for over 10 years. He used the Amano Group's various connections worldwide to assist the ring. But all of that has come to an end, as his conglomerate is now undergoing harsh scrutiny. I owe Mr. Amano a debt of gratitude, but he must pay his debt to society. Well, with the arrests of both Mr. Alba and Mr. Amano, I guess that about wraps up the KG-8 incident as well, huh? I suppose so. We never did get my documents back, did we? The real killer in the KG-8 incident 10 years ago was Manny Cochin. And 7 years ago, the killer in the second KG- incident was Macrel. Those two facts are the unshakable truth. However, it seems that a lot of effort was put into hiding these and other truths from us. And I will expose it all at the trials today. You're solving cases left and right today, aren't you, sir? CCU and Dead Man. Perhaps now these two brave souls who tried to make the truth known can rest in peace. By the way, I received some gifts from Ambassador Polino. Shrimp, crab, beef. I don't need any of these, so I'm giving them to you. What? Seriously, sir? No more ramen? Wait. Actually, I don't think I want them anymore. The way you're holding them... Don't tell me they're just coupons, sir. Detective Gumshoe, have you not read the paper recently? Ever since the two countries became Cadopia again, its economy has changed. Oh, they're back! Yay! Really? Seems that Ambassador Polino has reaped a few benefits of his own from it. He's been announced as the official ambassador of the newly reunified Cadopia. Oh, yay! Oh, but what? Wait, even though every item he sent is a treasure, you don't seem all that interested. Well, if you don't want them, I can give them to my lovely assistant, Kay. Wait, that's not what I said! So, Mr. Edgeworth, please let me have them, sir? Who was that? Oh! Hey! It's Kay! What's up? Actually, come to think of it, where is Kay? How come she's still not here?
Hey! You gotta be more alert than that!
Ugh!
I can't believe you didn't notice. I was even mimicking Mr. Edgeworth's voice for a bit.
I didn't notice you, or realize that voice was you! Hi, Lang! Ugh. Lang, she says, ferocious love blooms with each new spring. Agent Lang, a pleasant surprise to see you here. It's been a long time since I set foot in a courthouse, but I wasn't going to miss watching the guy who screwed up my country finally get what's coming to him. Well, that and something else. I want to see you in action in court. Is that so, Agent Lang? Well, we flushed out all the counterfeit bills, so Shangfa is finally at peace again. It's all thanks to you, so I just want to say thanks.
I never thought I'd see the day old Wolfley says thanks to Mr. Edgeworth.
I should be the one thanking you, Agent Lang. If you hadn't negated Mr. Alba's extraterritorial rights, I would not have been able to bring him to trial. I believe the victory belongs to both of us in this case. Shared victory, huh? Look, don't get me wrong. I'll still never forgive you prosecutors. And I have zero interest in that truth thing you talk about in court. I always done things my own way. That's not about to change, you got that? I see. Well, I believe you should follow your own creed when you do your job. Yeah, and if there's ever someone your precious truth can't catch, feel free to sit around and cry about it all you want. But as for me, I'm going to get that person no matter what. Alright. It's about time for the trial to start. I'll see you later.
Bestie! They're besties!
I'll be watching your performance from the gallery. I'm looking forward to this. I prepared a whole ton of ticker tape for today's victory, sir. What's ticker tape? What? What is that? What is that? I'm looking it up. Ticker tape. Invented in 1867. Improved by Thomas Edison. The first electrical real-time financial communication medium. It's a specialized telegraph machine to print company stock symbols, prices, and volume on thin paper tape, revolutionizing market transparency by allowing traders to receive data throughout the day. I don't understand it. Okay, Gumshoe, you're a fucking weirdo.
I'll help throw some around when Mr. Edgeworth wins.
Oh wait, what? They're throwing it? Oh, maybe they're using it as confetti. Whatever. Fuck it. Hope you got enough because I'm going to go call my man up as well. A modest amount of ticker tape goes a long way. The scene shifts to the courtroom. The final act of this long tale begins. Oh, it's a cutscene, okay. The legend of the great thief Yatsugarasu. It's the story of those who choose to dedicate their lives to the pursuit of the truth. these text boxes are going by so fast. Prosecutors are those who seek a guilty verdict for the defendants they meet, and to that end, you have no choice but to win by any means necessary. A creed before me when I was very young. However, I no longer think that's all we prosecutors are, and that is because. Oh! Look at that dapper young man. Even though I've only been away from the courtroom for a short time, I feel as though it's been a lifetime since I've set foot in one. And today, more than any other day, I feel the fight within me rising.
Objection!
Credits! Yeah! Oh my goodness. Oh, we did it. And now we go through all the characters like the end of the trilogy series. Oh my goodness. Yay, we did it! Ah. Oh my goodness. Chat, we did it! We got through the first case! We did it! Oh, this fucking dumbass. Oh, we did it. Guys, I love, dude, the end of that case was just like, okay, we've got the evidence, now we're going to have him testify. But wait, it really wasn't all the evidence that we needed. And it backfires on us, and then we're all like, oh my god, is this really the end? Are we gonna let this man walk free? Are we gonna let him get away with this? And then all of a sudden somebody new pipes in. And it's like, wait! I have something! Oh my god. I will be honest, the kind of loop in that last scene with this last case it got a little annoying after a while. But it was also kind of funny with how everyone was just kind of butting in. And was like, wait, I have something to say, or wait, I have something to say. The fact that the fucking hot dogs was like the last thing to make sure that Alba was put behind bars. No, really it was the key, but the fucking hot dogs was kind of ridiculous. Dude, the first game was a wild ride, and now we have the second one! So we're halfway through Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. As of today. We have a whole nother game that we gotta get through with a whole new set of characters and stuff. I think Kay is still in it. From what I've seen from the cover art of Investigations 2, I'm fairly certain that Kay Faraday is still in it. If the smuggling ring is still connected to the second game, I'd be very surprised. Like, if the second game has a huge connection to this first game and is not like its own like other huge plot that's as big as the smuggling ring, I'd still enjoy it. But if it was like, if the big plot was still connected to this whole smuggling ring idea and the Yatagarasu, I feel like I'd like the second game even more. But oh my gosh, dude, I'm still Okay, the best twist in this game had to have been that they were making it seem that the Yatagarasu was just one person this whole time. They were referring to it as a singular thing, as a singular being. But the fact that the Yatagarasu turned out to be 3 people, it turned out to be a group, that fucking blew my mind. It was probably one of the best twists that I've experienced in a game in general that I remember, like, in terms of like plot twists or like plot twists, backstabs, betrayals, and stuff like that. It's up there with some of my favorites. Like, any, like, other backstabs and betrayals that I remember to this day is the first time experiencing the final boss of Super Paper Mario. I won't give any spoilers, but that backstab was... I could not have predicted it. And then, the final boss fight for Mario & Luigi Dream Team. That one was also really good. But this one's up there with a plot twist that I will probably remember. It was fucking wild, dude. Oh, but yeah. The first game is done. And now we have the second one to enjoy. And fucking lose our minds over. Because it's gonna be so confusing like this first one. Okay, some of the ways that this game progressed, kinda, they stretched it a lot. Like, with the 2 statues and being the Yatagarasu shadow. That was a bit of a stretch, and then the game just fucking forgot that, hey, Lang got shot in the leg. Like... Are we gonna forget that he gets shot in the leg? Like, that man should have gone to a hospital. But if Lang wasn't there to be like, to revoke the ambassadorship of Alba, the game probably wouldn't have been able to go forward. So we just forgot that he got shot. And then when I was thinking about, like, how they were transporting Manny Kojin's body, if they used the pool and the cart, how... Oh, I guess the body remained in the cart the whole time. Because if the body remained in the cart the whole time, it wouldn't have gotten wet. But I was thinking to myself, if the body was transported via the pools, how did Manny Kojin's body ever end up wet? And when we were investigating Sheena's coat and stuff in the previous stream, or not, yeah, it probably was the previous stream. It was either that stream or the one before where we discovered that Sheena was Callisto U. We had Gumshoe go get her coat and stuff. How was that stuff not soaking wet? Maybe enough time passed where the coat would have dried? I'd have to look back, but I don't know. It doesn't make sense in my brain. Oh, epilogue? Holy shit. Hello? Okay. Epilogue? Woo! I feel so much better now that the trial's over. And as always, your legal prowess is top-notch, sir.
Yeah, nothing beat the look on Mr. Alba's face when you revealed the ring's secrets. I was amazed. You're like a totally different person when you step into a courtroom.
Mr. Edgeworth is always 10 times fiercer in court. Based on the information Mr. Alba offered up, they've begun large-scale operations to clean up the rest of the ring, which I'm happy to leave to Francisca and Agent Lang. So what are your plans now, Kay?
Huh? Oh, well, we've taken care of the creep who killed my father, so I'm not sure. Hey, I know! Maybe I'll just keep on being Mr. Edgeworth's assistant!
Are you still trying to steal my job, pal?
Just kidding, just kidding. I can't steal something so important to you, Gummy.
Whew! What a relief. Kay,
Yes?
even after all that's happened, are you still planning to become a great thief?
Of course! But I don't want to tarnish the legend of the noble Yatakarasu. So I'm going to hold off on doing anything until I make a tight 3-person team of my own.
A 3-person team?
A 3-person team of young beauties the same age as me, if possible.
With those criteria, I highly doubt you'll find the 2 other people you'll need.
My father chose to fight for the truth. I think that's what was so noble about him. So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, the only things I will ever steal are the truths that have been hidden away. I'm going to work extra hard to make a world where the Yatakarasu isn't needed.
Let's both strive for such a future.
Well, I guess it's time for me to get going.
I see. Kay, keep your chin up and stay strong, okay? And don't be a stranger.
Don't worry, I'll be back. I'll be sure to break the lock on the window and sneak in.
If you could, I'd appreciate it if you came in through the building's front door. It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. The lock on my window at home has been broken forever.
Oh, one last thing before I go. Let's take a group picture, just the 3 of us.
Yeah, commemorative photo! Every big case has to end with one. Every single one of the games has to end with one that makes me emotional. No!
Hey, why not?
Don't tell me you're camera shy, Mr. Edgeworth. Of course not, Detective.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm taking the picture now. Hey, come back here.
Mr. Edgeworth, you can't run away with it from this, sir! Hey, Detective Gumshoe! Stop that! I can't be seen doing that!
Okay, I'm totally taking it now. Say cheese!
Let it be something embarrassing. Let it be something totally hilarious. And thus, the long tale of the KG-8 incident came to a close. It saw the demise of a smuggling ring and the birth of a little great thief. But there is little time to rest and relax. For I am eager to tackle the investigation into a new case. The reason for my eagerness is my want to pursue the truth, and my want to believe in the strength of those who use the power of the law for good. As someone who has chosen to live my life as a prosecutor, that is my new creed. Oh, yay! Adorable. Gumshoe's just there. Oh, cute! Oh. Oh, yay! That was a great way to end the first game. Awesome! Yay! What have I... Okay, hold on. Let me... Where's the gallery? There it is. Because I can unlock the artwork and achievements. What have I... Okay, there we go. Episode 1, Episode 2, Episode 3, Episode 4, Episode 5. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And I guess the borders on here are for how rare the achievement is. All other accolades for unlocking everything in the gallery. Holy shit. Okay, that's game number 2. For seeing a familiar face from the distance from the bridge in the front of the main gate just after finding Lance Amano in episode 3?
Wait, is that fucking Maya in Phoenix, right? Did I miss that?
I'm so sad. For successfully checkmating an opponent in mind chess without using story. Okay, I've never done that before. Presenting the correct evidence during a rebuttal without using story mode. Okay. For looking into the true nature of ladders and step ladders. Okay. For listening to Gumshoe talk in the hallway about where he thinks Jim came from in episode 1. Okay, that's something that I missed. For examining Edgeworth's seat while investigating with Gumshoe in episode 2. For having met the creator of the Blue Badger in front of the Gatewaterland main gate. That's Gumshoe, isn't it? The Blue Badger's daddy. Okay, there's a lot that I missed that I'll have to go back and just get. 6 and 7. For presenting Kay's promised notebook to her in episode 4. For examining all 3 benches, the prosecutions, the defenses, and the judges. Oh, we did the judges, but we didn't do the prosecution or the defenses. I remember that. And these are all in, for examining both the sword and the shield on the Prima Duck statue with Agent Lang. We missed that too? Holy shit, I've missed so many achievements. I'll have to go back and do that. But yeah, I unlocked all the, I have all the photos and all the pictures, all the art and everything that pops up. Like here's everything in the current case that we just did. So we have Edgeworth looking up at the fires and stuff. We have all the pictures and photos. We have the badass one with Agent Bad. Dude, that was sick. Oh, we have the picture! Oh, how cute. Okay, and then I also unlock all the musics and stuff. All the music. We have the character compendiums. We have all of, like, their sprites and stuff. And we can change it to what it looks like in the old version. So, we have everyone now in the first game. So we should have- yeah, here we go. We have Poleno. We have Ambassador Alba. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go. Yeah, we can look at them in all the old art style. Fucking Meekins! We can look at them in the old pixel art style. Oh my god, Manfred felt karma. I haven't gotten a chance to look at everyone yet, so it's adorable. And yeah. Now we have everybody. Oh my god, we can see the fucking dog. Dude, the doggo. Look at his little bean. Oh my god. Okay. But yeah, I'm not gonna go into documentation or the music collection because the documentation also is gonna give spoilers. It's like all the art and like the character art and like the rough drafts and stuff. But yeah. Okay. We did it. Okay, now we can begin. Since we finished this game, the next Ace Attorney investigation stream, we will start the new game of Prosecutor's Gambit. And we'll begin the first case of this one. I have no idea what we're getting into with this one. I have no idea if like if it's gonna be the same as the first, with like not being in the courtroom where we get to move around and stuff. I have no idea if it's gonna introduce anything new, any new game mechanics or anything like that. But this is the second game, and then that's it. So yeah, that's gonna be for the next Ace Attorney stream. And then my goal is to finish the whole second game. This before I should say during makes more sense. I want to finish this in the summer of this year, summer of 2026. It gives me enough time because of life stuff. So I did mention that when I was announcing this stream was happening today. I did do a little mention. I've been working on some major life stuff that will affect, I guess, streams in the future. But I've been holding off on revealing what's been going on with my life. And I'm still gonna hold off. But there's stuff in the works that's going to affect my streaming availability. And I will announce it later this year. I mentioned it in my Discord server, so that's happening soon. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. Alright, is there anybody that I can raid? Let me look. Holy shit, we're almost at 3 hours. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, there's nobody I can raid. That's okay.
Chat, you guys can just go scatter. Thanks for chilling. I greatly appreciate it.
When will the next stream be? I don't know, because work has been very exhausting lately, so I have no idea. But it will be soon. Question mark. Hopefully.
Alright. Chat. Remember to drink some water. Remember to eat some snacks. Remember that you are a loved and valued person. I'm hopping off for the night. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye.